I'm a very lucky girl because I have great friends like Darren Purchase who makes the most amazing desserts. And you're going to make one of your fabulous parfait.
Yeah,
desserts.
exactly, yeah. Something really easy, you know. Not everyone's got an ice cream machine at home, so this is a great way of doing a frozen dessert with absolutely no equipment apart from your freezer.
And there are so many different flavour options, but what have you chosen for us today?
Our classic chocolate mint, everyone loves that.
Oh,
so
I love it.
there's a mint parfait and it's got some chocolate flake bits inside for a bit of crunch. So,
Great.
That's probably what I'm going to start off with, if that's OK.
Sure, please do. Go
I've
for
got melted chocolate here, about 100 grams, and I've kind of just melted it cold, if you know what I mean. I've put it in the microwave and I've just melted it, but there's absolutely no heat in there whatsoever. And I'm just going to spoon some of that on top of the cold marble. And before it sets, I'm just going to spread it thin with a palette knife, and we're going to try and get this as thin as possible. And as you can see, it's just sort of setting off. If you haven't got a bit of marble, you can use a sort of a baking tray or something like that.
Sure, and flip it.
Yeah,
flip it over.
exactly.
When it's
just whack it in the
cold.
fridge before you want to use it. So while I'm doing this, perhaps you could get 6 egg yolks into a bowl and start to make the parfait mix.
Can do. So I'll separate these.
Now, Giles, I'll just show you what I'm doing here, because that's set off, and all we're going to do is simply use our knife to just scrape some flaky bits. You see that? And you can get right in there. And these are really cool. They're going to add a crunchy element. So very easy to do. You don't need many, you know, chocolate years of experience to do this.
No, not at all.
And all we do, once we've got a few, is we'll pick them up with the knife, put them onto a little plate and just store them in the fridge. We're going to make a syrup with sugar and water. We're going to bring it to a boil, cook it to 121 degrees, using a sugar thermometer to check the temperature. And then we're going to pour that onto the egg yolks while they're whisking.
All right, so that'll go on.
While that's happening, I'm just going to soak 1 leaf of gelatine in some cold water, and we're going to add that to the parfait mix a little bit later.
Great. Well, I'll get my mixer out. I'm going to keep an eye on this too. Got my thermometer ready to go.
Done.
And we'll start whisking those eggs too. OK, Daz, that's up to temperature.
Great, so if you can just pour it slowly onto the whisking egg yolks, that'd be great.
Really, really slowly, right?
You can go a little bit quicker.
All right.
We're doing this at home, so it's all good.
Yeah.
That's going to help cook the yolks. We've got our soaked gelatine as well.
Yep.
And we're just going to add that, and that mix is warm.
Yep.
So that's going to melt that gelatine. The gelatine's going to help the parfait not be too icy in the freezer at the end. So we're just going to whisk that until it goes cool, fold in some cream and add some flavour, and we're almost there.
Too easy. All right, that cream's looking good.
All good. Cream's whipped. This is nice and cool, nice and thick. So I'm going to pour the egg mixture into the cream. Do you want to put a little bit of mint flavour in there?
We don't want too much of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh, it is strong. OK, I will be careful. Just a few drops, right?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Done. I think that's
Cool.
plenty.
There's nothing better than sort of mint and chocolate together. It's really good. So we're going to assemble now.
Yep.
I'm going to pull out the chocolate pieces that we made earlier.
And you do want to leave them in the fridge until we're ready to start making it, because you don't want them to melt.
We've lined some ramekins. Now, you can use anything, cup or a mould or a ring or whatever you want. We've lined them with cling film just to make sure that we can pull the parfait out at the end. And I don't know if you want to grab some chocolate pieces and just put them into each one.
And a little bit more here.
Yeah. Right, so now I'm going to put some parfait mix on top of that chocolate. This is amazing. No, we've done this before. We're going to go about halfway.
OK.
I'll do a 4, and then I reckon if you top up with a little bit more chocolate.
Sure.
So we've got chocolate in the middle, chocolate on top, and then I'll top off with a bit more parfait mix. We're just going to make 4 for now.
Amazing.
This will probably make a couple extra.
And then these pretty much just go straight into the freezer until they're completely set.
Yep, exactly. Probably, I don't know, I'd say about 3 or 4 hours minimum.
No worries. Now these have set firmly. They're
Yep.
ready to go.
They're kind of like little ice cream bombs.
Yes.
They're all ready to go, and they've got chocolate in the middle. So all we're going to do is just tease that cling film off.
Yeah, and having that there is it's pretty crucial. You need that.
It is, otherwise you're going to make a bit of a mess. We'll put it straight onto the plate. And just to finish, this is so simple, we've just got some melted chocolate again. I'm just going to pour it over the top, and then the coldness of that is just going to set the chocolate, and away we go.
All right. I'm going to go this way. Oh, perfect. I can just hear the crunch for the chocolate inside.
That's the good bit.
This is going to be messy. I did say it would be messy.
Well, how good's that? It's fresh, crunchy, light. Have I got it all over my face?
Have I? I don't care. I'm just going to keep eating. Yum. Thank you.
Beautiful.